someone asked a question on Quora, how did Prophet Muhammad convince people that he was the true messenger of God? And her name is Tara, she answered, let me show you what. She said that he had a reputation for being charismatic speaker with sweet words that people found convincing. Okay. Then she used the reference of whatever. Okay. It means that she believed in this line. Okay. Because she was not present in the 7th century. And then she said, however, he did not convince many people in the early years of his mission. Later, when he began to use his sword, people converted in far religious numbers. Okay, note that here she did not give any reference, because this is what she assumed in her imagination. Now let me ask you, if she is truthful in her claim, then does it prove that the Prophet Muhammad is not the true messenger of God? No, it does not prove, because she has not complete knowledge of Islam. This is the website Rightful Religion, and you can see the hadith, the sayings of Prophet Muhammad. The translation: the mother of every person gives him birth according to his true nature. It is subsequently his parents who make him a Jew or a Christian or a Magian. Had his parents been Muslim, he would have also remained a Muslim. Reference Sahih Muslim 2659a. Now here is the newborn baby. This newborn baby is witnessing the name of Allah from his mouth like a real human. So the newborn baby in the 21st century invoked the name of Allah, because Allah is the true God and Creator who sent his last Prophet Muhammad in the 7th century. And this newborn baby also practically proved the truth of this hadith, the sayings of Prophet Muhammad, that every child is a born Muslim. Okay, I have given you proof. Now you can realize that she is unaware of the truth of last Prophet Muhammad, and she is illiterate from the true knowledge of Islam. Further, let me show you another claim of Prophet Muhammad. The translation, read this. Indeed, Allah has forbidden the earth to consume the bodies of the prophets. And in another hadith, after death, indeed Allah has forbidden the earth to consume the bodies of prophets. So the Prophet of Allah is alive and given sustenance. Now, here is the claim of Allah, the God of Islam. Translation in the Holy Quran: do not say about those who are slain in the cause of Allah they are dead. They are not. They are rather alive, but you have no perception. Chapter number 2, verse number 154. Similarly, in another verse of Quran, chapter number 3, verse number 169, I do not think that those who are slain in the way of Allah are dead. Rather, they are alive in the presence of their Lord. They are served with sustenance. Okay, and in the 21st century, and since the time of Adam, the first man who was created by Allah as a prophet, since the time of Adam till the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, nobody knew before the Prophet Muhammad that the dead bodies of all the prophets are alive in their graves, except Allah. Except Allah, nobody knew about this true knowledge. When Allah revealed this knowledge to the Prophet Muhammad, then he told to his companions, who are Sahaba, the companions of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and then they got this knowledge that the dead bodies of all the prophets are alive in their graves. And according to the claims of Allah in Quran, these are related to the Muslim martyrs of Islam, and their dead bodies are also alive. In the 21st century, you can go to rightfulreligion.com and you can check the fresh dead bodies section. You will see so many evidences, practical proofs which are related to public records, eyewitnesses of fresh dead bodies of Muslim martyrs. Some are, you can see the age restricted, they can be seen directly on the YouTube. Some are the dead bodies of Muslim martyrs who were slain in the way of Allah. Their dead bodies are alive and in fresh condition. These are the TV channel reports of Pakistani media channels and some other countries related media channel reports where the grave opening events were done through the natural disasters like raining and earthquakes and storms and winds and these kind of things. So people, hundreds or maybe thousands of people witnessed the fresh dead bodies of Muslim martyrs and righteous believers of Allah and the believers of last Prophet Muhammad. These are newspaper reports in Urdu. This one is related to the Roznama Ummat, Hyderabad, city of Pakistan. It is saying that after 15 hours, the blood of martyr children was not freezed. It is from the BBC, from the Peshawar BBC monitoring desk. And here, some other events related to this is, after 4 years, the dead body of a girl, a small girl, was fresh in a life condition. And there was fragrance from her grave. And this is related to an event of the one companion of last Prophet Muhammad, Hazrat Jabir, and whose grave was opened and he was in fresh condition. Similarly, it is also a report of a newspaper of Pakistan. It is also, if you go to the website, obviously you will not be able to read this because this is in Urdu. But you can consult with with someone who knows the Urdu. He or she can read and tell you what is written here. You can hire a freelancer through the Fiverr.com, a freelancing platform, Fiverr.com, and ask that translator to help you understand what is this written in Urdu. So there are so many events of fresh dead bodies. Look, this is the Palestinian Shaheed, Palestinian martyr Muslim, whose dead body was fresh after several years. And here are interviews of grave diggers which I personally did along with the person Maulana Abrar Alam, the founder of rightfulreligion.com. We went to some graveyards of Pakistan, and we interviewed so many grave diggers. And these are the interviews. Those were recorded in Urdu. And perhaps, inshallah, I will bring the English commentary related to these events so that you can understand what's going on. But the matter of the fact to tell you is that the dead bodies of true Muslims remain fresh in their graves after their death. And here are some Muslim scholars' statements and knowledge regarding the alive and fresh dead bodies of Muslim martyrs. They also agree that it happens. Obviously, many of them also witness and from their own eyes. And here are some books, Maut and the Death and Grave, Maut or Cover. In English it means grave and death. The events of Muslims whose dead bodies were fresh. Similarly, this is the book written by, it is a book written by Professor Dr. Noor Ahmad Saab. In this book, he has shared so many events which he witnessed from his own eyes as a doctor, when the grave was opening upon the command of judge for the purpose of investigation. So in this book, he has shared so many events which he personally witnessed. And here is the book named Jahan Dida. It is written by Mufti Muhammad Taqi Usmani. He is a very well-known Muslim scholar and Mufti of Pakistan. And in this book, he also shared an event of the Iraq where 2 dead bodies of companions of Prophet Muhammadﷺ was opened, and they were fresh, in fresh condition, in a life condition. And here is one book, Kabar Khul Gayi. It means in English that grave opened. In this book, the Islamic group named Dawat Islami. In this book, they shared so many events related to grave opening, of where they witnessed fresh dead bodies of Muslims, of true Muslims. And on this same page, you will see so many related events. Sheikh Ayub Kurdi, whose food came out from his grave in fresh condition by the command of Allah. And fresh dead body of events related to fresh dead body of Prophet Sulaiman. It is also mentioned in the Holy Quran. And the fresh dead body of the last Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in Saudi Arabia. And fresh dead bodies of Muslim martyrs of Afghanistan, 1200 plus fresh dead bodies. And fresh dead body of Prophet Muhammad companion, whose name is Hazrat Umar ibn Khattab. And fresh dead body of two companions of Prophet Muhammad in Iraq, which I just told you before. And even the fresh dead body of Maulana is Ashik Ilahi Meerthi in Saudi Arabia event. And fresh dead bodies of 67 companions of Prophet Muhammad in Saudi Arabia. Fresh dead body of Kamarun Nisa in Pakistan. Okay. And this interview was done with his relative by Maulana Abrar Alam. So, and the fresh dead body of Mufti Atiqur Rahman Shaheed with eyewitness Abdul Sattar Idi. Abdul Sattar Idi is a well-known charity worker who has died now, and he did a lot of work to help the poor people. He is very well known in Pakistan, and even I hope so in international level. You know that. If you don't know, you can search on Google who is Abdul Sattar Idi. And the Mufti Naeem Jamia bin Noria. Jamia bin Noria is a well-known Islamic educational center in Karachi, city of Pakistan, where the Mufti Naeem was interviewed about this. And these are some links related to fresh dead bodies from other external websites where they shared about the fresh dead bodies of Muslim martyrs. So, what is all this proving? This is all proving that the claims of Allah in Quran and the claims of Prophet Muhammad regarding the fresh dead bodies of Muslim martyrs and the fresh dead bodies of Prophet, their claim is 100% true. And people like Tara, who claim that they are author, obviously they are author, but they are not truly aware of the truth of Islam, so they are misleading people. These kind of people, these kind of authors are misleading their readers, and I am sharing this just to help you realize that do not get brainwashed by such kind of authors who mislead people. Because if you will believe in these kind of authors, they will keep you in the darkness of your life. Whether they are authors, whether they are social media influencer, whether they are running a YouTube channel with millions of followers, no, it does not. It is not a proof that someone is true. A truthful person is the one who can bring the practical proof on the claim that he is making. And I have demonstrated you practical miracles, and I shared with you the truth of religion Islam, and these are undeniable and especially irrefutable proofs on the truth of Islam, because the newborn baby witnessed only the name of Allah. He did not witness the name of any false gods of non-Muslims, because they have zero control on nature. They do not control nature. Allah is the creator and controller of nature. Allah allowed this newborn baby to witness his name, so he did in the 21st century, and this is the practical proof on the statement of Prophet Muhammad. And fresh dead bodies are the proof on the truth of the statements of God of Islam and the statements of the Prophet Muhammad. And I am telling you now that the dead body of Prophet Muhammad and all the Prophets' dead bodies are in fresh and intact condition in their graves, wherever they are in the whole world. If non-Muslims want to check them, they have technology, they have wireless technology, they have scanning technology, they have so many advanced technology that they can use to, they can scan the dead bodies of all the Prophets' graves, and they can see and test that they are in intact condition. It will also prove the claim of the Prophet Muhammad that he did in the 7th century related to the dead bodies of Prophet. So is not it enough practical sign? So is it not enough for those who can use their common sense, who say that they believe in science, they use logic, they use common sense, and they are ready to accept the truth when it will come? What else do you want? Beware of the misleaders.